Hello, dear Aquarius. How are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here for your December general and love reading. We are close to the end of 2020. It's been a massive year. What's going on for Aquarius, please, Spirit? What is the advice from Spirit for Aquarius? Generally speaking, Aquarius in the month of December, as we are in eclipse time as well. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Lophiel, what is the message for Aquarius, December of 2020? December of 2020, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Mars, for those that are the divine masculine out there, and North Node in Aquarius. North Node, course, is what is fated in this incarnation. So please, Spirit, Aquarius in the month of December, what do they need to know? Aquarius in December, and we have Between Worlds. Thank you, Spirit. We have the card which is called Between Worlds. So you are in an in-between stage right now, dear Aquarius. So just thinking of the astrology, and this is number 3, which can mean expansion and growth. As you can see here, you're coming out of the darkness into the light. What I mean by that is there's all these clouds here, and here there is light, darkness and light. Now, with the astrology and what's been going on for you, dear Aquarius, it's to be expected, as everything that was happening in Capricorn is behind you. It's behind your back, right? Now, starting from December, because Saturn and Jupiter will be entering your sign. So all of you Aquarians will have the blessings of Jupiter, as Jupiter will be swimming through Aquarius. Why I'm saying swimming is because he'll be really fast. So bam, 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 he'll be bringing you in the blessings. Now, Jupiter can also speak of legalities. Okay, usually Jupiter is expansion and growth, but it's all about truth. So what I feel is happening with you, because the South Node is in Sagittarius, which Jupiter rules, you will be dealing with a karmic situation of the past. You'll have to shed something of the past that was very karmic for you. But it looks really positive, and I feel that for most of you it's going to be beautiful. Okay, 2021 is going to be a much better year for you. So in relation to Aquarius and the month of December of 2020, Spirit, what's going on for Aquarius? General and love for Aquarius. Okay, so in the now we've got the Magician. The Magician is communication. It's also having the tools to make the magic. Remember that the Magician is an ace up your sleeve. What's at the foundation? We've got the Devil. So this is in your past. This is Saturnian. This is Capricorn. Here we've got Gemini and Virgo. Recent past, 6 of Pentacles. About equally giving and receiving. Now, I'm not reading reversals. The Magician can mean the trickster. The Devil can mean restrictions, limitations, toxicity. So the darkness is in the past. You may have to go through legalities to be able to have the tools that are necessary for you to manifest your dreams, manifest the life you want. Let's see what's on your mind. 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is waiting for those ships to come through. You're hoping to expand. Could be on a business. Some of you are needing generosity, needing maybe financial help. because of legalities, because of an imbalance of the past. Now, this could be also a toxic connection because of karma. It was a karmic situation that you were dealing with. And of course, Saturn was limiting you to be able to move forward. Now, Capricorn is your house of darkness. It's the 12th house. It's behind you. So it's also a very karmic situation that you've been through, which you're hoping to come through. And you will be with that between worlds. You're in between two worlds, dear Aquarius. And just on those words, some of you are coming out of a toxic connection. Could be a marriage, could be a business partnership, and you're waiting for your ships to come through, and your ship is here. Some of you are hoping to go on a journey. You've been waiting for the lockdown to open. Let's see what the outcome is. And it's open. We've got 3 and then we've got 2, but the sunlight is coming through to help you to see your path. It's lighting your path forward. Now, this is sort of you being at the door and making that last decision to step out of the dark door of the past and move into the light door of the future, that open, lit up portal, which is asking you to take action. And the world will be your oyster, it says here. There's good things coming in, Aquarius. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Lovers, so it's obviously a love relationship here. You're choosing between 2 people. The Lovers is Gemini. Beneath that, we've got the 10 of Wands. Wherever you've been has been too heavy, way too heavy, but you're at the end of it. You're at the end of it. Now, could it be that someone else, the person you are dealing with karmically, could it be that they're the ones that are going to make a choice to walk through that doorway or not? Because, I mean, we've got 5 wands here. 5 means a family, means an imbalance. It means being conflicted. Here we've got someone that's waiting for an opening, waiting for that light. Here the light comes through. What's beneath that? Beneath the 10 of Wands, we've got the Page of Cups. This may have been you. Those of you that have got strong Pisces in your chart, you may have personal planets there. This may have been an apology of the past, which was hard for you to give, but it's put you in a position where you need to make a head of a heart decision. And Aquarius, it's all about the heart. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's a very fated time for you. And again, Jupiter can speak of legalities. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. With Aquarius, please, Spirit. What's going on with Aquarius? Some of you are just letting go of a toxic, limiting connection where the doors were closed. There was no growth. It was karmic. There were lessons that you needed to receive, dear Aquarius. And why do I feel as though you've lost your power of manifestation? Because of the devil, because of the limiting and the block that you've been dealing with. Karma. Let's see, dear Aquarius. We've got 2 cards. We have Grand Cross and we have Moon and Soul. So the Grand Cross is a card of provocation. It's a 47, which equals an 11. You have been dealing with a karmic situation, but there is a portal which is opening up for you. It's opening up with the pressure of the Grand Cross. In astrology, this is talking about a very strong energy that is building. It's building to the point of an explosion. It's the only way that that door will open. We've got the Moon and Soul. So the Moon can mean deception. The soul is your psyche. It's your higher self. Okay, the soul and the Moon can be also very intuitive. Trust your intuition. Now, the Moon can mean Cancer The moon is the ruling planet of Cancer. So this is the home, the family, things to do with the past. And because we are in eclipse time now, which, you know, the moon is always part of an eclipse. So this could be saying that there will be balance, because we've got, if you think of the 47 and it turns into an 11, that's 2 aces, right? And we've got another 2 there. So there's, you're trying to come into balance here, no doubt. And 2 is equality. 6 of Pentacles here is also balance. It's harmony. We've also got the Lovers. Again, things to do with balance, harmony and love. Let's see what else is going on for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Some change needs to happen. With this Grand Cross, there is so much pressure, and we know that a diamond in the rough happens at the base of a volcano. It's that pressurized energy. Whatever that diamond is, it's going to be difficult for you, as you're going to be put in a difficult position. Trust your soul's calling, your higher self. Pay attention to your dreams. And the moon also signifies the mother. So this is like, I mean, Cancer is the child that needs nurturing. So some of you have not felt nurtured in your home environment. That could be from your parents. That could be from your family, from a mother. We've got the bridges. There's another 11. 38 equals 11. You're crossing over a bridge right now, and it's a karmic situation. We've got Spirit number 44, and we've got the magnifying glass, which speaks of looking closely at the details. Magnifying glass is looking closely. There are things that you have missed. Look out for signs and synchronicities. Angels will give you the green light to when that portal will be open for you. And we've got the dog, which speaks of loyalty, friendship, and there's a sense of play with this little puppy here. Now, this is number 18. 18 is also the moon. What's at the bottom of the deck here? And we've got the news, the rider. There's news coming through. There's a new beginning. There's news that's going to put you at a point of needing to travel. Remember that. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Aquarius, I have already mentioned you in the Capricorn reading, and we had the same cards here. So the serpent can mean wisdom. It can speak of a third person, jealousy, negativity, of course, the forbidden fruit. Okay, but also transformation and healing. So there is a sense of transformation needing to take place. We've got the child here, and the child is a 13, so there's that Scorpio energy. Now, there's still scorpionic energies that the whole year, but it's Plutonian the whole year. So everyone's been going through some form of a transformation. I do feel that you're getting ready for a new beginning. As we know with the serpent, which can be that other woman, it can also mean shedding that old, coming into new, into newness, and becoming the elder and the wiser for it. Let's take more cards and see what is going on, please, Spirit. So let's look at the cartomancy for Aquarius, please, Spirit. What's going on? What's going on for Aquarius in December? Aquarius in December. Thank you, Spirit. We have the bambino, the child. So there is a child involved here, or this is just a new beginning that you're having. We've got gifts. This is like a treasure. There is something new that's going to be very valuable to you, or this could be situated around money and children. We have the widow. So there's going to be a divine feminine which will be mourning, which is in mourning. And we've got the visitor. So this visitor means someone is visiting you, someone is traveling. We've also got the visitor, could also be a legal representative here. This could be an advisor. This could be a banker. I mean, the devil can also be work. Remember, it's Capricorn. So it looks like some of you have had to pay out money. This is a business situation. You've gone from the 3 back to the 2. This may have been you working to the point of, you know, burning the candle at both ends, getting exhausted. I mean, the devil is, it's like a vicious circle, right? You felt as though you're spinning your wheel here. I do feel that you get the things are going to fix up for you as you're going to have the power to manifest the power of, you know, the gift of the gab. Very good. We know that Aquarius is the right brain, Gemini is the left. So there's logic as well as, you know, listening to your higher self, your divine self, that things will fix up here. I love these cards here. This is the only energy I do not like. But what I see is you moving away. Before you move away, you're doing your homework, though. I truly believe that you're seriously picking things apart, and you're very loyal to where you are looking to move. Because I see you in between worlds. It's as though you're preparing for that major change that you have been hoping for, and someone's not going to be happy about your change and about your decision. This could be you leaving a toxic connection where there was marriage because of a child or money. It was in relation to money, finances, so the materialistic side of things, but also a child was involved here. We've got a couple of 3s here, and 3s always speak of, you know, a love triangle or someone being in your business where a partnership is concerned. 3 is a crowd. Remember, 2 is balance, 2 is happiness, 3 is no, it doesn't work. So let's take more cards and see what's going on. So there is something that's going to change for you. I mean, something that is fated for you to change in your daily routine, in your work situation, in your life daily, as the North Node is transiting your 6th house, dear Aquarius. And 6th house it's also a house of health. Let's look at the devil, which can be quite harsh. We've got the Queen of Wands, and this can mean desires. Of course, the devil can mean strong, passionate desire. Some of you may be connecting, may have been connected in the past with a Leo. Could be a Leo, could be a Sag, could be an Aries. This usually my Leo card. So there's a very strong magnetic attraction, a lot of sexual connection with this Queen of Wands. Usually Leo would be your karmic partner for you. 6 of Pentacles. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, which means this was a family situation. We've got 16 Pentacles here. 16 is also, it's Uranus. Uranus in Taurus. It's the Tower for me. There's sudden changes where your financial situation is concerned, your money. And I'm going to say that if you've been giving financially, if you've been helping, and this is karmic payback, if you've been helping the poor, people that are in need, you're going to strike it lucky. Remember, you've also got the treasure here. But what comes after the treasure box is the widow, which means that there could be financial loss here. That whatever, you know, I don't know why, but I feel that this is also another karmic a different karmic situation that you're dealing with. So there's different facets here, different levels that I'm reading into, dear Aquarius. So if you've been giving, you're going to receive. For those of you that have not been giving, there's been a lack of giving equally. It's time for you to pay back. Let's have a look at that Magician. And we've got the Nine of Swords. So, you know, the Magician being on the Nine of Swords, this does speak of someone being tricked into something. Maybe using too much logic did not work for you, dear Aquarius. Let's take another card. And we've got the Temperance card here. Temperance is asking to be tempered, to slow down, to stop that mind working overtime, to stop those fears of, you know, I feel that there is self-doubt here, that you will not be able to pull something off. Temperance is saying that something is being worked out for you. It's all about divine timing here. Let's have a look at that that Three of Wands, which is in your crowning position. And we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is quick news coming through, quick, like, perception news, difficult news, maybe even a risk that needs to be taken. Remember that the Knight of Swords, for me, even in the upright, it's not an easy energy. This is like, hurry up and wait. I mean, we've got the Three of Wands, which says you're waiting on that ship to come through. But then in the meanwhile, we've got the Knight of Swords coming through, and that's harsh energy. Let's take another card, which we know the Knight of Swords can also mean a challenge, an intellectual challenge. And we've got the Star card here, which is your card. We know that the Star means in the time of Aquarius, so this would be happening around your birthday. But I do feel that there can be legalities or issues, intellectual, difficult news, conversations that will be happening before those ships actually come through, before that door actually opens. This could be you facing legalities. Remember that the Star card can also mean it is social media. It's also a card of hope and a card of healing. I think that you're wanting to transition to find your healing, dear Aquarius, and you're very impatient about the time. It's as though you're not wanting to miss the boat. I don't know what that means for you. What's that Two of Wands here? We've got the Queen of Swords, which is usually my Libra card, but it's also she's all about truth. She's all about balance and harmony, conversation, truth. Let's take another card. And we've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful to see. Now, we know that the Queen of Swords can be a solicitor, justice of the peace, a magistrate. Remember, she doesn't speak from the heart. She looks at the details. So there's quite a bit of cold energy here as I see the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords here. Looks like the divine feminine here is more mature. There's more knowledge than with the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is more about being passionate and ready to take a risk and just sever ties, use that sword and just be rid of what it is that you're wanting to let go of. Let's have a look at that Ten of Cups again. At the outcome position with the Two of Wands, we've got the Eight of Swords, more about feeling imprisoned and feeling trapped. Now, Aquarius, of course, you like your freedom. You love your freedom. With this lockdown, you're not enjoying this at all. Let's look at the Lovers, because the Lovers is a choice between two. We've got Two of Swords as well. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is in the time of Sagittarius. Remember that this is Jupiter again. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fate is turning. There is an ending coming through. Now, whether you're able to make the decision or not, I mean, the ship is already here. Are you going to take that risk and sever ties with what's been burdensome for you? And I feel that you are, because you're in between worlds. If you don't make the decision to sever ties, to put things straight, and Temperance is saying that, yes, things are being worked out for you, and this is in the time of Sagittarius. This is Spirit. This is Archangel Michael saying that we will bring healing to you. So there's no need to put yourself in a self-imposed prison here. 10 of Cups means that there is an ending and a new beginning. Remember, 10s are endings. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Empress here, dear Aquarius. And the Empress is Libra and Taurus. So we've got the Empress here. The Empress is that motherly love. Remember, I spoke about the moon and wanting to feel loved and nurtured. So I do feel, Aquarius, that some of you have been dealing with a Leo, which was a karmic partner. You may have been at a distance with this partner, and I do feel that maybe, as I said before, this connection had to do with, this marriage. If this was a marriage, it came along with all sorts of goodies. So financial stability, maybe there was a child, an accidental pregnancy. Now, you may have been dealing with someone that had strong Leo or Libra. Could also be a Gemini. And I feel as though whoever you've been dealing with, they made you feel less worthy. That's why you're showing up as the Knight, whereas this separation will be from a Queen of Swords here. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords could be very much of a provoker. Fire and air could be very provocative. And the source of your worry, we've got 9 swords here. 8 and 9th sword. We've got the 9 swords here. So you feel as though you've been tricked, maybe manipulated. And maybe there was an injustice. Why do I feel as though you've suffered also financial loss? Let's have a look. I want to take another card on this Devil with the Queen of Wands, which is at the foundation. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So it was all about money. And we know that the Ace of Pentacles could also be a child. So this started in the distant past. It was a karmic situation. Now you're halfway there. You're in between worlds. You're waiting for that diamond in the rough. You're waiting for that provocation so that you could take. And Aquarius, you don't like change. You're fixed. But I feel that you are connecting to your higher self, your soul at this time. And I do feel that you will be provoked to start something. Now, this could also be news that could be coming through, information that will be giving you that strength, that mightiness, that courage to move forward. And it could also be fate, you know, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. Let's take one card on that Wheel of Fortune. One card, that was the Two of Pentacles. There was way too many cards. Two of Pentacles is you making a decision, maybe choosing between two. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So Ace of Pentacles, maybe Aquarius, maybe you're dealing with an earth sign, someone who had strong Strong earth in the past. Maybe this was a meeting from the past where there was a very, there was a lot of value, but also a lot of steadfastness here. But you had restrictions, you had limitations, as you had to live out your karma. Let's take this Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. We've got the Sun, and the Sun is Leo. This could go either way. The Sun is very positive, we know. It's true love, it's flirtation, it's romance, it's creativity, children. Okay? So whatever is going on, remember that you're moving into the light with that between worlds. You do have a number 3 here. And 3 is our expansion growth. 3 is also the number of the Empress. We've got justice. So yes, you are coming into justice. What goes around comes around, dear Aquarius. You are receiving what is meant for you. Remember I spoke about balance? There's a lot to do with 2s, 11, that portal opening for you. This is where the scales are balanced. Libra means relationships, your relationship to others. I'd like to have a look at this 8 of Swords. We have the Hierophant. So some of you are having trouble coming out of a commitment. Now the Hierophant is Taurus. Remember what I spoke of, that your ruling planet through Taurus is giving you a lot of stress. No wonder. But the Hierophant is also family traditions. You're breaking family traditions. You've got it in your DNA. You are ruled by Uranus. The Hierophant can mean Taurus. It can mean marriage. So some of you felt pressured and stuck within a marriage, a commitment. It can also be a business, a hierarchy, corporate job as well, where things were not working out for you. Some of you are also worried about the family. If there are children involved here, you're wondering whether you're going to do what's right for you, or what, you know, if you need to sacrifice. I don't feel that Aquarius is happy here. There is no balance. Look at this card, and I will be reading from the book, plus I'll be taking my love messages in a minute. The Hierophant means it's a 5, and there are changes coming through. Some of you through these challenges are growing spiritually as well. There was something another message I wanted to speak to you of, and I just lost it. Let's have a look at this Knight of Swords. And we've got the Fool card. So whatever this difficult conversation, news, risk, any legalities that you're dealing with, this could be you getting that idea. This is you. This is your Uranus within you saying, I'm going to repel, I'm going to rebel, I'm going to revolt, I'm going to do what's right for me. I'm going to take that risk because I've been taken for a fool. We've got Aries here. And Aries, remember, Mars is moving now direct. So this is you wanting to go on that journey, wanting your freedom. And of course, a journey can be a literal journey as well. Beneath that Justice card is the 9 of Cups. So a lot of you have been wishing for justice, balance, equality, equilibrium, coming into a much more balanced relationship. Okay, and you've been conflicted about doing that. I do feel as though for some of you, you are ending a long-term connection. This has started in the past, right? I feel that you are going to feel footloose and fancy-free at some point. There is still some residue here, though, where your self-imposed prison is concerned, as you may still be dealing with legalities. But you're waiting for that green light, dear Aquarius, and I do see you being provoked to bring in those changes if you have not been doing that because you don't like change. Remember, even Taurus even Taurus is fixed earth. This does speak of, the card of Taurus does speak of something long-term. There is a promise of something long-term. And it could also be, you could also be dealing with someone that is from a different, they've got different beliefs, they're a different sort of a different person, different background, different area of the world. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here as well. But I'm going to say the heart sees everyone as a potential. I mean, the heart cannot see the exterior. The heart looks into, how can I put this? Yeah, the eyes are the mirror of the soul, and through the eyes you can look straight into the other person's heart. And I feel that that's what you will be doing, dear Aquarius, because I feel that you are connected, even though you've gone through much challenge. And of course, as I said, you don't like change. You've been put in a position. Maybe you didn't want to hurt the person that was hurting you in the past. Maybe you don't have that within you. And remember that Aquarius is a very loyal friend. For Aquarius, friendship is above all. And I feel as though you are moving towards a friendship which has the potential to turn into love as well. Okay, and you have been provoked in doing that. You will be provoked if you have not gotten there yet. But the news is good. You've got a brand new beginning. You're on a merry-go-round, and a lot of you are going to get off that. The merry-go-round is with the Saturnian devil in the past. You're getting off that ride now because you've got the proof in your hand. You've got the message. You've got the news. You've got the legalities. You've got things that you need will be provided to you. And I feel that it's got a lot to do with spirit. You did start off with the Magician here, which is everything that is given to you that you need to change and not be in between two worlds, but move into the world you want to move to. That could be on a literal scale as well. So let's have a look at what the Between Worlds says for you, and this is number 3. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Temporary blindness where love is concerned, obviously. But the wheel, and Sagittarius is going to show you, could be the eclipse on the 30th. 30th is the eclipse in Gemini, full moon endings, and mid-December is a new beginning in Sagittarius, so new beginnings where Jupiter is concerned. So, Between the Worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. Now, the relationship message. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Now, where your prosperity is concerned, dear Aquarius, in your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. Okay, so where prosperity is concerned, dear Aquarius, it says that you're in between worlds. So you've got one foot in and one foot out. So you're in transition mode here. This is a major transition for you. Remember, you're coming out of the darkness into the light. The astrological placements are really in your favor, and it's just around the corner. So you should be very, very happy, proud of yourself for whatever you've handled up to now. 2020 has been ultimately a great challenge for you. Win or lose, I'm going to take the chance on love or chance at the casino. I need you, I still love you, please come to me. This is an 8 up to here. I will climb any mountain, I will swim any river to be with you, come to me. And that does ring the Capricorn energy, so your attachment of the past, I would say. Now, for those of you that this was a toxic relation, don't fall back into that cycle. For those of you that have been connected to a very passionate connection in the past that you've been working really hard towards, moving towards, the other person is willing to do whatever. They will do anything to succeed here. And we've got an 11 here, dear Aquarius, 11. 11 is also there. I have mentioned the number 11 for you. So I will leave it there. I do hope that this resonated for you. I do hope that it gave you some clarity. Okay, there are new doors opening on many levels for you. There's still a little bit of a challenge. I'm not going to deny that. Okay, and that's happening for a lot of people, not only for you, but it will be worth it in the end. Up until then, look after yourselves. I will be back with a love reading for December. Until then, love and light. I will also be giving you information on the eclipses, so press on that notification bell. Thank you again. Talk to you soon.